everyone. Today in this video we are going to learn how to add positive and negative numbers. Let's get started with our first example. Let's get started with adding with the same signs. Let's say here I have positive 3 added to positive 7. Well, this one is obvious, just like the normal way, it will become 10. But what if we have a negative? The rule says, in case we have the same signs, before anything, since I have the same signs, I will add. So, the 3 and 8, I'm gonna add the numbers, and it will give me 11. And the sign of the greater number will be assigned to the answer at the end. So in this case, the answer is negative 11. Let's take another example. Let's say here I have negative 4 plus negative 6. Okay, here, since I have the same signs, I will add the numbers, the 4 and the 6 without the signs. 4 plus 6, that gives me 10. Okay, and at the end, to put the sign, take the sign of the greatest number and put it at the end, and the answer will be, in this case, negative 10. Now let's see what's going to happen if we are dealing with different signs. If I'm working with different signs, like in case we have negative 4 plus 7, once you see different signs, that means I will do subtraction. Okay? So in this case, I have negative 4 and 7. I'll have to find the difference between them. So 7 minus 4, it's equal to how much? Always do the big minus the small, which is in this case 3. Now, which one is the big number? The 4 or the 7? Well, the 7 is the greatest number, so the sign of the 7 will go to the answer. And since 7 here is positive, if it doesn't have a sign, it means it's positive. That means also my answer will be positive. So the answer in this case is positive 3. Let's take another example. Very good. In this case, as you can see, we have positive 2 plus negative 8. So different signs, that means I will subtract. I will do 8 minus 2, which is equal to 6. I'm gonna put that at the end. And the sign of the greater number will go to the answer. So here, since 8 is a greater, I'm gonna take the sign of 8, and I will put it at the end. And in this case, the answer is negative 6. Let's take a few examples. Very good. Let's get started with the first one here. As you can see, we have adding with different signs. So here I will subtract. I will do 4 minus 2, which is equal to 2. And since 4 is the greater number, so the sign of the 4 will be assigned at the end, and the answer is positive 2. Let's take another example. Here we have negative 6 plus negative 5. We have the same signs, so I'm gonna add the numbers. 6 plus 5 equals to 11. And the sign of the greater number, which is in this case 6, will be assigned till the end. The answer here is negative 11. And here we have 11, positive 11 plus negative 6, different signs. That means I will subtract. 11 minus 6 is 5. And the sign of the greater number, which is 11 in this case, and it is positive, will be assigned at the end. And finally, I have negative 6 plus 12, also different signs, so I'm going to subtract. The answer is 6, and the sign of the greater number, which is 12 in this case, will be assigned at the end, and that's how we do it. In this video, we are going to learn how we subtract integers. It means positive and negative numbers. With a simple rule, I will be able to solve all of this in seconds. Let's get started. In case we have subtraction, I don't have to pay attention to the idea, do they have the same signs or no. All you have to do is simply apply the rule of KCC. Keep, change, change. Keep the first number as it is, change the minus into plus, and change the sign of the other number. Here the 2 is positive, it will become negative. And there we go. We are back into addition, and we will apply the rules of addition. In addition, here I have the signs here the same, so I will add them. I will get 12, and the sign of the greater number will be assigned till the end, and the final answer is negative 12. Let's take another example. In this case, as soon as I see subtraction, I will directly apply keep, change, change. Keep the first number as it is, change the minus into plus, and change the sign of the second number. Negative 3 is negative to become positive, or I can simply put 3. And let's get started. 7 plus 3, both of them, they have the same sign, or actually that's like the normal addition that we used to do. It will become positive 10, and that's how we do it. Now let's solve some examples together. Very good. On the first one, apply the keep change change. It will become 10 plus positive 3, which is equal to 13. There we go. Also here, keep change change. It will become negative 12 plus positive 7. Here we have different signs, so I will subtract. The answer will be 5, and the greater number here in this case is 12, so I will take its sign to the answer, and the final answer is negative 5. And finally, here, after applying keep change change, I will get 7 plus positive 4, which is simply equals to 11. Let's take the final example. In case here you face many integers or operations to be solved at the same time, you don't have to panic. All you have to do is to do them one by one. So let's get started with these two. We have here addition. Negative 7 plus 12, we don't have the same sign, so I will subtract them. 12 minus 7, that's 5. And since 12 is the greatest number, so the answer will become positive 5. Very good. So the result of adding these two numbers is positive 5, and the rest I will write it as it is here, minus negative 4. And here we have subtraction, so let's apply keep change change. It will become positive 5 plus positive 4, and in this case will be equal to positive 9. And that's how we do it. In this video, we are going to learn how to multiply and divide integers. That means positive and negative numbers. Let's get started. In case of multiplying or division, I apply the multiplication on the numbers without the signs first. So here, 3 times 7 is simply equal to 21. And here, 2 times 6 is equal to 12. And here, 5 times 4 equals to 20. Now, to know if at the end of the day, if it's positive or negative, ask yourself, if they have the same signs, it means at the end will be positive. And if they have different signs, it means at the end, the sign will become negative. So let's take the first one. Here I have negative and positive, they are different. So the answer at the end will become negative. Here I have positive and negative, they are different. So the answer will be at the end negative. Here I have negative and negative, they are the same. So the answer at the end will become positive. And that's how we do it. Let's take some examples for division. In this case, again, we apply the division without the signs. So 30 divided by 6 is equal to 5. Here, 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6. And here, 35 divided by 7 gives me 5. Now, to look for the sign, here it's negative and positive. Different means what? Negative. So the answer is negative 5. Here I have negative and negative. They are the same. So at the end, the answer will become positive. Here I have positive and negative. So in this case, since they are different, the answer at the end will become negative. Let's take this final example. Let's go back to the very beginning. Here we have multiplication and division. So let's do first of all the multiplication. Let's finalize and simplify the numerator. Multiply like there's no signs at all. So 12 times 4 gives me 48. And since here it's negative and here it's positive, so the final answer is negative because they are different signs. So it will become negative 48 divided by negative 3. Now again here, apply the division without the signs. So 48 divided by 3, if you apply the long division, it will be equal to 16. So after division, the answer is 16. There we go. And to know if it's positive or negative, check the signs. Here, the first one is negative, the other one also negative. They are the same. So the final answer will be positive. And there we go. That's how we do it. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, you can put them down in the comments below.